Hello and welcome back to Valheim. Previous episode we killed Aethkir, and Aethkir is the first boss. And after we killed him, he dropped some loot. So he dropped a few pieces of its antler, and it also dropped its head. And what can we do with the head of Aethkir? Well, we can sacrifice it at the sacrificial stones. And when we sacrifice the head of Aethkir, we will get magical powers, and they will help us along our journey. The sacrificial stones are where we first got dropped into this world. So a Valkyrie flew us into this world, and it dropped us in the middle of the sacrificial stones. So these are the sacrificial stones where we will hang the head of Aethkir. This is of course a holy site, so we have to get rid of the pests, of the boars that will soil this place. So let's get rid of those dirty animals, and then we can hang the head of Aethkir and activate its power. And when we talk to Hugin, he is telling us that we now have the power of Aethkir, and he's also telling us that the Black Forest is our next target in our journey. So I activate the power of Aethkir, and what it does, it allows you to sprint and jump for a longer time. You will consume less stamina, and it decreases your stamina usage by 60% to be exact. So we are now making our way back home. And at home we can turn the antlers of Aethkir into a pickaxe. And with the pickaxe we can get rid of the stones in the area where we want to build our workshop. So that is what I'm going to do before I go to the Black Forest. I'm first going to build a nice workshop. So I flattened this area nicely, so we can build a nice little workshop, but these stones were in the way. So now with the pickaxe we can get rid of them by just mining them. With the pickaxe we can also mine some copper and some tin, and we can turn those into bronze. And with that we can craft new weapons, new armor. And to get copper and tin, we have to go into the Black Forest. But before we do that, let's just build a nice little workshop where we can store some of our items, where we can craft items. The construction of my workshop has officially started, and I'm going to start by building some floors. I don't think floors are necessary. I think you can get away by building a workshop without a floor, but it does look nice, so I'm going to build a nice little floor for my workshop. We're going to go to sleep, and in the morning what we're going to do is we're going to go out to chop some wood. So building a workshop is going to require a lot of wood, and we're going to go back and forth between chopping wood and building our workshop. I'm not going to chop down trees in our immediate vicinity. I like the way this area looks. I like the foresty area. I also love the fact that the trees camouflage our base, so it is difficult to spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to venture out a little bit. I'm going to chop down some trees further away from our base. What I also want to do is I want to upgrade our workbench. And when you upgrade your workbench, you can craft more things. You can also upgrade the items you already have. So for example, we have this stone axe. We can upgrade it if we have a higher level workbench. The way you upgrade your workbench is by adding modules. And we already did that once. So we added a chopping block to our workbench. And when we added the chopping block, the workbench got to level 2. And we can also get it to level 3 by adding a tanning station. So we have to build a tanning station to craft the next tier of items. The way we built a tanning station is with some wood, some flint, I think, and also a lot of leather. So we need a lot of leather scraps. And we get leather scraps from boars. So we are going to have to kill boars that we find. I chopped down all of these trees, but I can't carry their planks back because I reached my inventory weight limit. So we're going to mark this on our map, and then later on we can come back to pick up these planks. Later on in the game, we get options to carry more items. I think you can build a belt. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet. I don't know how to build it. I don't know when you get it. So that is also a surprise for me when I get it. But you can also build a cart. And that cart you can drag around. You can put items in that cart. And you will also be able to carry more stuff with the help of that cart. So we're going to build all of that later on in this series. And I can't wait. It is a really fun game and I'm enjoying it. The problem is that I can't play it as often. Life gets into the way. But that's okay. I'm having fun with the limited amount of time that I have with Valheim. And I'm looking forward to just going through this game and recording my journey and showing it to you guys. We will continue building our workshop in the next episodes, and eventually when we're done, we're going to go into the Black Forest. But for now, that's it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, also leave a comment, comments really help with algorithm, and you would be helping me out, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching, and bye bye.